Hello. Welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to learn how to handle money and finances. Are you excited? This should be fun.
Hey Charles, got a minute?
Sure thing, Sandra. What's going on?
Just dealing with some car trouble. The timing couldn't be worse, and the repair costs are hitting hard.
That's really tough. How bad is the situation with the car?
It's pretty bad. The budget's already tight, and now this. I'm scrambling to figure out how to cover the repair costs.
I'm really sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do to help.
Actually, I was, wondering. I feel awkward asking, but I'm really strapped for cash. Is there any way you might be able to lend me some money for the repairs?
Oh, Sandra, I really wish I could help. But I'm in a tight spot myself right now. Just had a bunch of expenses come up.
I understand, no worries. It was just a thought.
I feel terrible. Have you looked into other options, maybe a short-term loan or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that because of the interest. It's just a lot to handle right now.
What about a payment plan with the mechanic? Sometimes they're willing to work out something manageable.
That's an idea. I hadn't considered it. I'll give them a call.
Good, good. And don't forget, if you need a lift or anything, I can at least help with that.
Thanks. I really appreciate the offer. Might need to take you up on it.
Anytime, really. We have to support each other, you know?
Yeah, I just feel a bit down about having to ask around like this.
Hey, it's okay. These things happen to everyone at some point. No judgment here.
Thanks. It's just a tough spot to be in.
I understand. And hey, if you ever want to talk or need advice, I'm here.
That means a lot, Charles. Honestly, just having someone to bounce ideas off helps.
Of course. And remember, we all face these bumps in the road. It's how we support each other through them that counts.
True. I'll try to keep that perspective.
Do that. And let's both keep an eye out for any opportunities. You never know what might come up.
That's a good point. A little extra work could make a big difference right now.
Exactly. I'll let you know if I hear of anything too.
Thank you. Really, just talking this out has made me feel a bit better.
I'm glad to hear that. We're in this together, after all.
Yeah, it's good to have friends like you at times like these.
Always. Let's catch up over coffee soon, okay? My treat.
I'd like that. And thanks for everything. Hi, Bob. Thanks for meeting me here. It's such a nice break from the usual hustle.
Hi, Sandra. Absolutely. It's a perfect day to be outdoors. How have you been?
Oh, keeping busy. Actually, I've been dealing with some car trouble recently. It's been a bit of a headache.
That sounds frustrating. Car issues can really throw a wrench in your plans. What happened?
Yeah, it's a major repair. And the timing couldn't be worse, financially speaking. I'm trying to figure out how to manage it.
I see. Financial surprises are never fun. Have you looked into any solutions yet?
I've been brainstorming, yeah. Actually, that's partly why I wanted to chat with you. I'm a bit short on cash for the repairs. I was wondering, could you possibly lend me some money to cover it?
I'm really glad you feel you can ask me for help. Honestly, though, I've made it a policy not to lend money. It can complicate relationships, you know?
I understand. I was hesitant to ask, just thought I'd try.
It's okay to ask. I do want to help, though just not in that way. Have you considered a personal finance app to track expenses? Sometimes seeing it all laid out can reveal unexpected ways to save.
I haven't, but that's a good idea. I'll look into it. It's just a bit overwhelming, you know?
Absolutely, it can be. But taking control, even in small steps, can really empower you. What about your budget? Have you had a chance to review and adjust it recently?
A bit, yes. I'm trying to cut back where I can. It's just hard to find enough to slice off, if that makes sense.
It does. Budgeting is more about prioritization than just cutting back. Maybe I could help you go over it sometime, see if there's anything you've missed.
That would be really helpful. Thank you. I'd appreciate that a lot.
Of course. And, sometimes local community groups or churches offer emergency financial assistance for situations just like yours.
Really? I didn't know that. I'll look into it. Thanks for the suggestion.
No problem. And remember, this is just a temporary situation. You'll get through it.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear that. Sometimes it just feels like it's one thing after another, you know?
I do. but it's how we handle these challenges that counts. You're doing great just by seeking solutions.
I'm trying. Your advice really helps put things in perspective.
I'm glad to hear that. Just remember, managing finances is a journey. There will be ups and downs, but each step, even the small ones, is progress.
You're right. I'll start with the budget review and go from there. Thanks for being here for me.
Always, Sandra. Let's make sure to catch up again soon, okay? Maybe next time we can celebrate some of your financial victories.
I'd like that, and thanks again. For everything. Charles and Bob don't have the money to lend. Who should I ask next? Hi, Ruth. It's really great to catch up like this. It feels like ages since we last sat down together.
Hi, Sandra. I know. It's been way too long. How's everything going with you?
Honestly, it's been a bit of a rough patch. My car decided to break down at the worst possible time. The repair costs are a nightmare.
Oh no, that's awful. Car problems are the worst. What's going on with it?
The engine gave out and now I'm looking at a huge repair bill. It's really thrown my budget out of whack.
I'm really sorry to hear that. How can I help? What do you need?
I've been trying to figure out how to cover the repair costs. Actually, I'm a little embarrassed to ask, but could I possibly borrow some money from you? I'd make sure to pay you back as soon as I can.
Sandra, you don't have to be embarrassed. Of course, I can lend you the money. How much do you need?
Ruth, thank you so much. This means more to me than you can imagine. I'll get all the specifics to you by tomorrow.
Don't worry about it.
I promise I'll pay you back as quickly as possible. It's just been such a stressful time.
I understand. And remember, I'm here for you no matter what. Let's focus on getting you through this.
Having your support really lifts a weight off my shoulders. I was so worried about what to do.
That's what friends are for. Besides, I know you'd do the same for me in a heartbeat.
Definitely. I just can't wait for all of this to be behind me.
It will be, sooner than you think. And if there's anything else I can do, just say the word.
Actually, just talking to you about it has been a huge help. I feel like I can breathe a little easier now.
Good, that's what I'm here for. Let's make sure we do this more often, even without the drama.
Agreed. It's settled then. We're making this a regular thing, and I owe you big time for this, Ruth.
How about you just owe me another coffee date? Let's plan to celebrate once all this is sorted.
You've got yourself a deal. I'll be looking forward to that celebration.
Perfect. Just remember, everything is going to work out fine. You're taking action, and that's what counts.
Thanks, Ruth. I feel a lot more hopeful about everything now.
That's the spirit. And hey, if you need advice on budgeting or saving up for the future, I'm happy to help with that too.
I might just take you up on that. It would be great to avoid situations like this in the future.
Then it's a plan. We'll tackle budgeting next time we meet.
Ruth's support is invaluable. I wonder, though, why it's so hard for others to lend a hand. Who else would I have turned to if Ruth hadn't been able to help?
Did you enjoy the conversation today? Was it relatable? Have you ever borrowed money before? We hope you learned some things about how to handle money and finances. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.